Africa now walking off the field. You can just see the shoulders are a little bit down, not as much energy sparks. Possibly Brevis, Rickleton, Stubbs, a few options to go with. Maybe even the captain himself can take responsibility and go out there. But a huge ask. Right now in our pictures, from our screens I should say, we can see that Faruqi is picking a ball. There is the option of using him. He's bowled beautifully today. He's got a couple change-ups, some good slower balls. If it is him, huge pressure. I feel Miller, Stubbs, Brevis. This was the over. A boundary 4 to start, and then this 6. The 6 is what really set it up. Second ball of the over, and then this one. KG Rabada, good effort on the boundary. Under pressure from the previous over that he had double boundaries in that super over. You just feel, Kaz, it is game on right now.
Jonathan Cross out there, standing with Rashid Khan. Tactics, so important now that, as we said, we've got the runs on the board. South Africa require 18 from 6. So worry coach out there in the dugout. They had the game. No balls costing South Africa, forcing this game into a super over.
Yeah, I don't want to dwell on it, Kaz, but that is absolutely criminal. At this level, you can just see Albie Morkel, the disappointment. The game is done. It's done and dusted. This is where South Africa, your big teams are so good. They managed to keep the basics simple. This is the table that we have right now. New Zealand up at the top. They've played 2, 1-2. South Africa played 1, 1-1. But it's this match right now. Afghanistan. Can they get over? One of these two teams are lightly looking. Who knows? With New Zealand, South Africa still. But this game right now on an ice edge.
South Africa lose here today. Saturday's game becomes absolute. Got his team into a really good position, Dale. South Africa are going to have to tee off from the word go.
They don't have a choice. 18 runs is a big ask. The other thing is you only have 2 wickets. So Afghanistan will know that. The pressure is on South Africa to score 18. You manage to get a wicket. You want to continue going, but that means taking a risk. That means the potential chance of losing another wicket. It is a huge, tall ask for South Africa. It really boils down to who's going to bowl this over and who's going to come out to bat for South Africa. Azmat's bowling today, managed to pick up 3 for 41, bowled really well. A couple big wickets. One of Stubbs, an overall 2 before the close of play is a huge wicket. Could have forced South Africa potentially up to the 200 mark. Just to see who Afghanistan will go with in this over and how much pressure he will feel.
Talk about holding your nerve when it comes to the super over. It ramps up even more. First of 3 matches today in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, and it's kicked off in style. Afghanistan, players are waiting, the umpires are waiting. Who will be coming down for South Africa? David Miller, who knows this ground so well and had huge success at this venue. He strides out to the middle. Going through his mind.
Obviously thinking of the situation, but he's trying to find a way to just calm himself. Maybe thinking of his family, his son Benji, who's back in South Africa, watching him right now. Look to calm the ticker down a little bit. A quick prayer from Devil Brevis, as he always does, as he walks out into the field. The traditional sidestep of Miller, we've seen that for many years. And now, can Brevis and Miller deliver 18 runs for South Africa? 18 of the most crucial runs that they've ever scored in a World Cup. Coach Shukri Conrad looks on. Behind those glasses are eyes that are beaming. But it looks like Fazlullah Faruqi is going to take the ball.
The guessing game in the super over. Both teams We spoke about this growing rivalry, Dale, and over the years it's kept getting more and more fierce. None more so than today here in Ahmedabad.
Absolutely huge. It is absolutely huge. Gurbaz, he's got that little jump about him. Deep breath, son. Very, very capable. Career strike rate of 167. You've got to go up a little bit from that today. But Miller will be on strike, heading towards the leg side, the shorter side. Faruqi, left arm bowler, will be bowling into that line for him. So South Africa opting to go with their premier batter, who's done this many times before. 120 innings is, if anyone can win it for South Africa, it is that man. And then Stubbs recently did it for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape to get his team over the line and win in Cape Town in a situation that was basically done. He's been there, he's done that. It's all to play for.
Faisal Haq Faruqi, ball in hand. History on the cards for Afghanistan as he runs in now to David Miller. Full toss. Just a single off the first delivery.
Just rushing Miller. You can see hand on hip over there. Full toss, waist high, full toss. Any other day, he swings his bat through, and that's 25 rows back. Just rushing him a little bit, maybe the moment getting to him. Thinking exactly where Faruqi is going to bowl. Is it going to be a slow ball? Is it going to be a Yorker? Faruqi opting to go full and straight. Gurbaz now got to hit to the long leg side boundary.
He loves the pressure. He loves being in the fight as Devil Gurbaz. Doesn't get bigger than this for this young man. He's got all the shots in the book, but can he hold his nerve right here in this pressure moment? Gurbaz goes long, and it's all the way for 6.
Huge hit, Gurbaz. The man for the moment. Scored 100 in the final at the Sunrise against the Sunrisers Eastern Cape the other day. Short ball, an area he struggled with. Teeth biting together. Huge 6. 11 of 4. 97 meters. Massive game.
11 now required from 4 deliveries. Worried faces. Worried faces. That South African dugout has tasted contrasting emotions throughout this game. Stop the wicket! Faisal Haq Faruqi gets the dangerous Devil Gurbaz. Afghanistan on top in the super over.
Slow ball bouncer. Pace on the previous delivery. This one dragged down into the wicket. Slower ball. Incredible skill by Faruqi, holding his nerve way too early on the shot as Gurbaz. He's beaten him. Gurbaz has gone around, taken the catch. The dugout are on their feet. Rashid Khan points towards his bowler. Plan has come together. The dangerous Devil Gurbaz is gone. South Africa are 7 for 1.
High drama in Ahmedabad. Afghanistan. 6 sail over the ropes, and Faisal Haq Faruqi comes back brilliantly to get rid of Devil Gurbaz. It brings Tristan Stubbs out to the middle. 11 required from 3 deliveries. Just come off, leading his team to the SA20 title, the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. This is a whole new pressure game. He's got that away, and they'll race away for 4.
Incredible Yorker by Faruqi, a bottom edge by Tristan Stubbs. You can feel for Jonathan Trott. His head is down. It's a perfect Yorker. Look at that. If emotions could tell a story, that was it right over there. 7 off 2. Stubbs off with the boundary. the massive 2 balls to come.
7 of 2. Dot ball. Can you hear the roar? Look at this, look at this. This is incredible scenes for Afghanistan.
The dot ball. And how it's all changed. Now Jonathan Trott has got a little bit of a smile on him. Internally, you feel that if this ball now goes for 6, believe it or not, we're going to another super over. So the game is still not over. Can Faruqi deliver the killer blow right now?
1 ball away from making history in Ahmedabad, Afghanistan. They've never beaten South Africa in a T20 international. They're just moments away. Can he do it? Stubbs, can he do it? Can he get this ball over the rope for 6? He's hammered it all the way for 6! The scores are tied! The super over is tied! Oh, how are we being entertained here?
Tristan Stubbs, you beauty! What a super over! South Africa under the pump! A low full toss! Bottom of the bat! And just putting South Africa at tie with Afghanistan! What a game!
I have never seen anything like this in my over 20 years in cricket broadcasting. We never ever saw this coming. Came here at the start of the game. We always knew it was going to be an intriguing contest. But Dale Steyn, heart in mouth stuff, I tell you.
Absolutely incredible, Kaz. We're just going to take a moment here. You can tell that the whole game just needs a moment to calm down. Afghanistan are going to get together, focus. Will they continue with Faruqi? South Africa will certainly continue with Stubbs and Miller. A quick chat with coach, captain Miller. This is a look at that 6 again. A low full toss. Seamer, Tristan Stubbs, incredible power. What a player. Nabi giving everything he could, but not enough. Similar to Marco Jansen in the super over that went for 6. Jonathan Trott cannot control his emotions.
He's losing his mind. We're losing our voices up here in commentary. This game is trending worldwide on social media. Everybody on telly, everyone on their phones, South Africa. Oh, Dale. I can't even imagine how they're keeping their minds about themselves.
I swear, Kaz, I think they've also opened the floodgates because it looks like there's about 25,000 people more in the stadium right now. Everyone is on their feet. Not one person is sitting down. They cannot believe what they are viewing.
Just hearing that David Brevis has been told that he can't bat. So who are they going with? Shukri Conrad right in the middle there. Decisions to be made. Because he was dismissed, Deval Brevis cannot be considered. Like, here we go. Have a look at that. Tristan Stubbs. And fist bump says it all.
Yes,
here we go. Again.
And I'm assuming that if Brevis is done, then Faruqi cannot bowl, which means that Ngidi won't be able to bowl the super over for South Africa. I'm assuming this. I'm looking over to our stats man quickly. Everything is happening so quickly. We'll get it to you very quickly. But right now, what we do know is Miller and Stubbs are strolling back in there. They've had to change ends. There is a change of bowler right now. Faruqi cannot bowl this over.
Let's head downstairs now to Ravi Shastri. Over to you, Ravi.
Yes, it's the atmosphere absolutely electrifying here. Just seeing both sides, it's unbelievable. The tension, unimaginable. You can imagine it doesn't happen in World Cup cricket, where you get 2 super overs back to back. And what a shot to finish off the last super over. That's 6. I was at mid-off. It came out flat as a tank and cleared Nabi at long off. Same 2 batters out there. And now this is going to be interesting to see how they go here. But what a match. Hats off to both teams for putting off a real show to kick off this World Cup big time.
Rahmanullah Gurbaz. What a match he's had so far. Been given the responsibility with the ball in the second super over of this match 13. It's Tristan Stubbs on strike. It was his big hit for 6 that has got us to the second super over. Here's Rahmanullah Gurbaz.
Wow.
Tristan Stubbs! All the way for 6. What a start to the second super over.
Huge start to the second over. Or the second super over, I must say. Hitting to the shorter leg side, Tristan Stubbs, good planning between him and Miller, but his last 2 balls that he's faced has gone 6 to tie the game, and then 6 to start off the super over. And now, huge pressure onto Afghanistan. I don't know where this is going anymore, Kaz. My voice is gone. Incredible cricket.
Wide ball, reaches for it for a single. Given the opportunity ahead of Jason Smith, Tristan Stubbs here finds himself in the fight, right in the middle. You can feel the tension. We're right up here in commentary. The music is blaring, the DJ is going. The South African team must be hard. How do you sit there? The call is 2. And they push hard.
Good running by David Miller. He is hitting. Good running by David Miller. He is hitting to that longer leg side boundary right now. So I'm assuming that Rahmanullah will try and drag his length back down a little bit. Maybe bowl a Yorker into the heels of Miller, forcing him to try and clear those guys. But there's so much pressure right now.
Miller goes big. It's sailed into the stands for 6. It's Miller time in Ahmedabad.
Oh, Jonathan Trott, I feel for you, my friend. He's been excited. He's been man down, and Miller has just produced a huge 6 in the slot. It's on the rise. It's in the wheel arc of David Miller. It doesn't matter about the longer leg side boundary. You've got to go block hole. You've got to go full. He's touched his leg. I'm assuming he's going Yorker right now.
Miller goes again. 6 into the stands. David Miller is standing up tall for South Africa in the second super over.
Does not matter. Yorker, length ball. The umpires are going to just have a look quickly if it's a no ball. Miller time. 6. Stubbs 6 the first ball. Oh, Kaz, what a game.
Get us a drink of water, will you? 2 balls to go in the second super over. The drama continues.
It looks tight. It must be said it's probably dipping down. I'm assuming potentially not a no ball, but from that look as it strikes, we'll get confirmation in a second what the third umpire feels. But wow.
My heart is racing. I cannot imagine what it's like out there. Fair delivery. Smart replay, just confirming. I had 2 balls to go. Dug out. They're pushing for 2.
Just incredible fitness being shown by these two too. You can see Tristan Stubbs punching his bat. What a man, what a man, what a team player. Originally not in the South African team. Needed to come in through a couple injuries. South Africa have ended their innings. They're running off the field now, showing so much more energy as Afghanistan deflated. David Miller, incredible couple 6s. What a match. KG Rabada will be the first man over to Miller and Stubbs to say thank you, boys. But who to bowl this super over for South Africa right now? Jansen, I'm assuming.
Delightful. Danny Morrison has joined us in commentary. How are you enjoying it?
Oh, look, you guys are talking about stamina.
Oh,
what a long old day this has turned out to be in South Africa. Wow, taking it deep has a new meaning, doesn't it? Man, this has been exciting.
let's head back down now. Ravi, over to you.
Yes, South Africa will have the upper hand now. Two magnificent strikes. You could see the nerves kicking in now in that Afghanistan dressing room. Experience-wise, South Africa far more experienced. They've got some catching up to do. That round one should have been Afghanistan's. They should have won that one. Now, South Africa will be odds-on favorites. But imagine, you know, the sparse crowd that has turned out here. I would say there are about 10, 15,000 people in this massive stadium. They've got their money's worth, and they're not finished yet, you know, because there's 6 balls left. It's a funny game, cricket. You don't know what can happen. South Africa will start as favorites, and really, Afghanistan will have to pull out a rabbit out of a hat here if they have to get out of this one. It's not going to be easy, but for the crowd that's turned out here, and for the World Cup T20, this is crackerjack. This is super stuff. This is a humdinger.
24 required from 6 deliveries for Afghanistan to make history here in Ahmedabad, the world's largest cricket stadium holding a nation of dreams. Topsy-turvy action, heart-stopping stuff. South Africa got the runs on the board. First Stubbs getting them to the second super over, and then Miller teeing off in style.
Yeah, everything's just calming down right now. You can see the calm head of Quinton de Kock. He's been here before many times. We'll have a little bit of a laugh about the situation if South Africa manage to get over the line. Lungi Ngidi will not be allowed to bowl this over. So who will South Africa turn to? Jansen could be the man. Could they go Rabada again? Couldn't keep his foot behind the line. Surely, this time, game should be over.
Is it redemption for Rabada?
I'm loving this.
You are, aren't you? You're the neutral. Your heart's not racing, are you?
Oh, it is so classic, though. And how weird is that? The game we were chatting about in the car, Dale Steyn, about the fundamentals of keeping your foot behind the line, training guys. You've worked as a coach, telling them, hey, listen, get your front foot, let alone your toe of your planting foot, behind the popping crease. So you're well and truly behind the front line for this sort of situation. Crazy.
Absolutely. It's so weird that we were talking about it in the car this morning, just about potentially drawing a line behind that no-ball line. I can't even remember what it's called right now, so that when your foot meets it half and half, your toe is on the front, but just pushing it a little bit. That the South Africans, the game was over, done and dusted. I actually don't know whether to thank KG Rabada or scold him right now, because since then, it's been incredible. Everyone's eyes are here, the crowd's lit up, and it really has become an incredible cricket game.
Already looking at the stats, the digital numbers, the broadcast numbers, they've been through the roof in the first few days. I cannot imagine what today's game is going to yield.
Well, we keep saying this is an entertainment business. That's what we're in. T20 for sure. Incredible that you think back to a game of inches and Faruqi being run out, for goodness sake. Such a close margin. The game would have been done. Absolutely done. And now it's come down to this, a second super over. Bizarre to say the least.
Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. Here we go again. Aiden Markram leads his troops out to the middle, and here come the Afghanistan batters.
Yeah, here we go again, and it looks like South Africa have opted to go with Keshav Maharaj. The chests are out from the Afghanistan batters. The president, Navi, has decided, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to try and do it. 2 right-handed batters, the left-arm spinner for South Africa. Keshav Maharaj captaining the Pretoria Capitals will understand how to deal with pressure. But this is a massive over for him.
Milestone game for Mohamed Nabi, 150th game for him. He's walking out there. He's going to keep his wits about himself. 24 required from just 6.
Well, I've got to say, this is gutsy. In terms of just a spinner to have to bowl a super over. Yes, I know it's a big boundary, but these fellows with the blades in this modern era, a miss-hit can go for 6 quite comfortably. And now you've got Nabi, who is such a range hitter, hits it long in that wide V over extra cover, can swatch his square. But I also like this in a way. I know it's a brave move, but Maharaj just that flight, and he sucks you in and you think you're there, but you're not quite. And so, yeah, I can understand, given the conditions here, why this fellow on screen is going to take it on.
Here we go.
Pela valha imensa.
Breathe in, breathe out, Dale Steyn.